What is up, folks? My name is Coolman Jr. 88, your independent source for wrestling, NASCAR, and music news. What I'm going to bring you tonight is a very, very large video. Probably one of the largest I've ever made. It consists of 2 pay-per-view reviews and 1 weekly review. This Monday Night Raw, which just went off the air in the West Coast. It is officially, let's see what time it is, 11:19 p.m. here in the West Coast, California to be exact. Just went off the air. Raw just went off the air for 5/28, I believe, 2012. Let me double check that, people. I believe it's the 28th today. Let me double check. Yeah, the 28th today. So what I'm going to do, first and foremost, is I'm going to bring you the SummerSlam, what was this? Over the Limit pay-per-view review first. Then I'm going to bring you TNA's Sacrifice pay-per-view review. You're going to have to give me a few minutes because I'm going to shift and turn pages, so you're going to have to give me a few minutes, and I'm reading this off as quickly as possible. So I am reading off of a tablet here, folks. So I will have my head down for most of the video, but here we go. This is your Over the Limit pay-per-view review. First of all, we see in the pre-show Zack Ryder versus Kane, and of course we see Kane win over Zack Ryder. WWE is determined to flush whatever Zack Ryder's career has left. They're determined to flush it down the toilet. So Kane wins over Zack Ryder in the pre-show, which happened 30 minutes before the show. And then there was an impromptu battle royal to determine the next challenger for either the U.S. title or the Intercontinental title. There was all kinds of superstars. Just about everybody who's on the undercard was in the match. Surprisingly enough, Christian returned after 8 months off on the shelf, recovering from injury, and he's the one who won the Battle Royal. So congratulations to Christian. He first chose United States champion Santino Marella to face off against later in the night. So when the first match happens, when the first actual match happens anyway, we think that Christian's going to go after Santino Marella for the United States Championship match. Segment number 2, which is the first match on the actual pay-per-view, Dolph Ziggler and Jack Swagger versus Kofi and R-Truth for the tag title match. Kofi Kingston and R-Truth retain their titles. Thank you very much. And then we okay. Then we go on to segment number 3, Beth Phoenix versus Layla. Layla retains her title as well, so congratulations to Layla. Then segment number 4 is interview with Randy Orton, and then Chris Jericho interjects himself. Randy Orton was talking about how he was gonna go after, I don't know what he was talking about. There was just an interview with him, a backstage interview. And folks, just to let you know that my numbers are off. My segment numbers are off. So the actual number 2 is actually segment number 3. Segment number 3 is actually segment number 4. So my segment numbers are off, and I apologize for that. Segment number 4 for me was interview. Oh, I just went over that. Segment number 5. Del Rio versus Jericho versus Randy Orton versus Sheamus, which was the Fatal 4-Way for the World Heavyweight Championship match. Sheamus retains his championship. Congratulations to Sheamus for that. Eve and Cody promo. There was a backstage promo with Eve and Cody. Cody was talking up Eve and saying how pretty she was and stuff like that. So yeah, that was segment number 6. Segment number 7 was Brodus Clay versus Miz. Clay wins for his 21st or 22nd time, and I bring up that number in reference to tonight's Raw, and you will understand why at the end of this video. So yeah, Brodus Clay wins. Then segment number 8, Cody versus Chris Jericho. No. Oh, and also in segment number 7, let's see, Christian finds Cody Rhodes and decides to switch from the United States Championship match to an IC title match versus Cody Rhodes. So he changes his mind from Santino Marella to Cody Rhodes, and that brings us to segment number 8. Cody Rhodes versus Christian for the IC title. Christian is your new wins and is your new IC title holder. So congratulations to Christian after 8 months. He finally wins a singles title again. Thank you. Segment number 9 was an interview with Punk. Interference by AJ Lee. AJ is developing a crush on CM Punk, and we all know why. Daniel Bryan severely put AJ on the curb and said he was going after her best friend Caitlyn after No Way Out, I believe it was. And so AJ has turned her attention to CM Punk. And I believe it's because she wants to turn heel, I believe. They want her to turn heel, and CM Punk being the face/heel. He's supposed to be heel, but he's so put over right now that he's actually a Stone Cold-esque. When Stone Cold was actually heel, he was actually the face. They embraced him, the crowd, and I'm a huge fan of CM Punk, so he has that whole Stone Cold thing going where he's supposed to be a heel, but actually he's a face because the crowd is embracing him like crazy. So, yeah. Interview with CM Punk. AJ Lee interferes, gives him good luck and congratulations for the match upcoming. Then segment number 10 was WWE title match, CM Punk versus Bryan. CM Punk retains his title. Congratulations to CM Punk. Woohoo! Segment number 11, Ryback versus I have something written down, but Ryback wins his match. I don't know who he faced, but Ryback wins his match. Again, those segment numbers are mixed up on the pay-per-view review for Over the Limit, so I apologize for that, folks, and you'll have to forgive me for that. But you have to bear with it. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, TNA Sacrifice review for the previous Sunday before Over the Limit. We had knockout title match. Oh no, excuse me, I apologize. The segment numbers for Over the Limit are correct. The segment numbers for TNA Sacrifice are messed up. I apologize for that. So actually, segment number 1 is actually segment number 2 for TNA Sacrifice review. TNA Sacrifice review. The first thing I saw was the knockout title match. Gail Kim versus Brooke Tessmacher. Kim wins. Congratulations to Gail Kim. JB, segment number 2, which is supposed to be at segment number 3 actually. JB interviews Kazarian and Christopher Daniels, explaining, talking about the whole incident with AJ and TNA President Dixie Carter. So that storyline's still going. Segment number 4, which for me is segment number 3, TV title. Robbie ×2 Robbie E and Big Robbie T versus Devon. Devon retains his title. Devon has summarily defended that title every week for the past 2 months, and he's won every single time. So segment number 4, which is supposed to be segment number 3, it's supposed to be Hardy versus Anderson. Ken Anderson wins. Congratulations to Ken Anderson for that. Segment number 5 for me, which is supposed to be segment number 4. Questions from Twitter for Austin Aries. I forget the question that the fan asks, but Austin Aries answered it. So yeah. Segment number 6, which is supposed to be segment number 5. Interview with Joseph Parks, which is Abyss's brother, Chris Parks. Joseph and Bully Ray have been going back and forth about Abyss. As we all know, Bully Ray was Abyss's last opponent before he summarily disappeared. So yeah. Let's see. Where was it? Oh yeah, Joseph Parks. And segment number 7, which is supposed to be segment number 6, Crimson versus Eric. Crimson faced somebody, but I didn't write it down right. Crimson wins this match, so congratulations to Crimson. Again, segment number 7, which is supposed to be segment number 6 for you guys. Segment number 8, which is supposed to be segment number 7. Interview with Bully Ray. I forget what they talked about, but yeah, there was an interview with Bully Ray. Segment number 9, Aries versus Bully Ray. Yeah, Austin Aries versus Bully Ray. Austin Aries surprisingly won this match. He was an underdog going into this match, and yeah. So congratulations to Austin Aries. Segment number 10, which is supposed to be segment number 9, Kurt Angle versus AJ Styles. AJ. Kurt wins. Congratulations to Kurt Angle. Popular wrestler. He's training for the Olympics and all that. So congratulations to Kurt. Segment number 11. Pre-match comments. Bobby Roode. Which led into the ladder match. I forget who Rude was facing at Sacrifice, but Bobby Roode won that match, so he retains his title. Oh, RVD, that's who he was facing at Sacrifice. RVD won the right to choose a match type, and RVD chose ladder match, and Bobby Roode won. So he is still our TNA title holder. And that's it for TNA Sacrifice. So I gave you guys the reviews for Sacrifice and Over the Limit. As crappy as they were, Over the Limit was predictable for me. Out of these two pay-per-views, I would rather have seen Sacrifice over again. WWE is getting way too predictable, way too quick. But yeah, there's those. And then I want to bring you guys tonight's Raw review for the 28th, May 28th, 2012. We saw Big Show promo. He's John's problem now. That was the big message to John Cena, that he's his problem now. Then segment number 2, we saw Santino Marella versus Alberto Del Rio. Del Rio wins his match. Congratulations to Del Rio. Segment number 3, we saw Eve and Alex Riley. Big Show interferes in the segment. Alex Riley was talking to Eve. Again, sweet talking Eve. You know how pretty you are and all this and all that. But Big Show appears. Eve gives Big Show the information that he's allowed to choose his opponent. So Big Show goes around for the rest of the night, talking to different superstars and intimidating different superstars. And then in segment number 4, there was a tag team title match. Swagger and Ziggler versus Kofi and R-Truth. Kofi and R-Truth retain once again. I don't know what else WWE can do. I mean, the tag team titles are worthless nowadays. I apologize for that, for Kofi and R-Truth. I want it back in the days where, you know, tag team titles meant something. But yeah, Kofi and R-Truth are still our tag team title holders. After the match, Dolph Ziggler storms out on Swagger and Vicky Guerrero, saying Dolph Ziggler saying he wants out of the tag team completely. He doesn't want to be taking partners with Jack Swagger anymore. So yeah, segment number 5, Big Show confronts Brodus Clay and Santino Marella. Santino Marella was injured from his match at the beginning of the show, and he was walking down the hallways, and Big Show confronts Santino Marella, grabs him by the throat, and Brodus Clay saves Santino Marella. Says, "Why don't you face me? Face me, face me. I know you have a beef." And all this and all that. So Big Show agrees to face Brodus Clay later in the main event. Segment number 6, John Laurinaitis promo. He attempts to reveal the WWE 13 video game cover for the next video game in the WWE franchise, which comes out October 31st. And come to find out, it isn't the real cover. He shows a cover of himself on the cover of WWE 13, and it actually isn't the actual cover. Then we hear CM Punk's music. CM Punk goes down the ring, says, "No, this isn't the actual cover," and actually reviews the actual cover. Reveals the actual cover with CM Punk's face on it. And he makes an interesting remark, CM Punk does. A wrestling game with an actual wrestler on it, a real wrestler on it, which is, I guess, a pop to John Cena, and all the other guys who've been on the title box, the box art for WWE video games in the past. More of a pop to John Cena, I guess. I don't know, but he makes that comment. So John Laurinaitis leaves the ring disgraced. Segment number 7, CM Punk versus Daniel Bryan. AJ appears and is wearing all CM Punk gear and all that. This one was one of the best, if not the match of the night for me. CM Punk and Daniel Bryan have been putting on a clinic as to actually how to wrestle for the guys in the back, and I appreciate that. Daniel Bryan wins this one by nefarious means. AJ distracts referee while Daniel Bryan unties the turnbuckle, and CM Punk runs into the exposed turnbuckle, which causes Daniel Bryan to win. And then we see Kane run down, beat up Daniel Bryan, chokeslam him on a chair, and just as Kane is coming after CM Punk, AJ slides in a chair to CM Punk, and CM Punk undercuts Kane and summarily beats him up. And then after, there was a big staring contest between CM Punk and AJ Lee. So I don't know what's going on with AJ Lee and CM Punk, but last week he said, I like crazy girls, crazy chicks to be exact. And I guess AJ Lee's acting a little bit crazy. So, yeah. Segment number 8. Christian versus The Miz. Christian demolishes The Miz. He's being a whipping dog for WWE right now. Christian has been beating everybody that he's been in the ring with as of late. So yeah, Christian over The Miz. Congratulations, Christian. Segment number 9, John Laurinaitis, David Otunga, and Eve. John Laurinaitis was giving the once over to both his staff, David Otunga and Eve. Bad job on both of their parts. SmackDown didn't go right for Eve. David Otunga tapped out very, very quickly last week to, or a couple weeks ago to John Cena. And then segment number 10, after the Miz and Christian match, Miz promo. Miz is still out in the ring. He cuts a promo. Then Randy Orton comes down, RKO, without saying a word. So congratulations to Randy Orton. Segment number 11, John Cena promo, Memorial Day promo for the servicemen and women. And of course, yes, today until 12. In fact, yeah, until 12 a.m. Until 12 a.m. in the morning. It is actually still Memorial Day as we speak. So that's what that was, a promo for Memorial Day by John Cena. Segment number 12, Sheamus versus David Otunga. In segment number 9, David Otunga asked for a match versus Sheamus to prove himself. And of course, Sheamus bro kicks David Otunga's ass off. His face off. And Sheamus wins again. So congratulations to Sheamus. Then we see, or what we were supposed to see, Clay versus Big Show. And it turns out to be a demolishing of the set, basically. Big Show goes out to the ring, cuts a promo, or no, goes out to the stage, cuts a promo on Brodus Clay. Says all kind of derogatory things to Brodus Clay. And then Brodus Clay gets out the ring. acts like he's going to Big Show, and basically Big Show runs and spears him, and goes downhill from there. He destroys announce tables. He just rams Brodus Clay into the ring posts, the stairs. He takes part of the announce table and just summarily beats Brodus's back with part of the announce table. And yeah, so there was actually no match between Big Show and Brodus Clay, but the match was never started, thanks to Big Show's spear and summarious destruction of the set on Raw. But that's the way it is. Big Show proves himself, I guess. John Laurinaitis goes up to the ramp, raises Big Show's hand, and that's the end of that. Next week, John Cena is supposed to appear live back on Raw after the knockout punch last week at the end of Raw. So it'll be interesting to see how Big Show and John Cena are supposed to act. Or no, John Cena is supposed to react to tonight's May 28th, 2012 review of Monday Night Raw. And I would just want to show you guys something very, very special. You know that I like the Harry Potter series. Daniel Radcliffe has done some stage work, some on Broadway. After the wrapping of the Harry Potter series, I have all of J.K. Rowling's work, books and movies both. But this right here, folks, The Woman in Black, is Daniel Radcliffe's first appearance back on the big screen after all seven Harry Potter films. So it's a horror film, and it says on the back of the box, Arthur Kipps, played by Daniel Radcliffe, a widowed lawyer whose grief has put his career in jeopardy, is sent to a remote village to sort out the affairs of a recently deceased woman. But upon his arrival, it soon becomes clear that everyone in the village, in the town, is keeping a deadly secret. Although the townspeople try to keep Kipps from learning their tragic history, he soon discovers that the house belonging to his client is haunted by the ghost of a woman who is determined to find someone and something she lost. And no one, not even the children, are safe from her vengeance. It's a horror movie, and there's special features, commentary with director James Wilkins and screenwriter Jane Goldman, I believe. Yeah, Jane Goldman. Inside the there's also a special feature called Inside the Perfect Thriller, the making of The Woman in Black. No Fear, Daniel Radcliffe as Arthur Kipps. So, yeah, it's about an hour or so long, close to 2 hours long. It's a let me get it focus here. This is the Blu-ray copy of the movie. So yeah, I hope you guys check it out. Here's the back of the box right here. Yeah, over here. Here's the back of the box right here. There's that right there, like that. So I hope you guys enjoy. Check out my video and have a nice night, folks. I apologize for keeping the reviews from you. And again, guys, please check out my promo video for Imola, a 13-year-old girl who is very new to YouTube. She writes her own stuff. She does covers. She has a very popular cover by Taylor Swift and a band called the Civil War, Safe and Sound. She also has original composition called Peanut Butter on her channel. I did a promo video for her. Please check it out. It's all on my channel. This video will be on my channel, so I hope you guys enjoy. Please, guys, check all my videos out, and I hope you guys enjoy. This is Coleman Jr. 88, your independent source for wrestling, NASCAR, and music news. Peace out.